What is up, guys? Just got back from Alamo GT, and I wanted to bring you all the footage that I captured, me and Jonathan captured for you, give a great overview of this wonderful event we just went to, put on by Red Star Gaming. So guys, here it is for y'all.
Hey guys, F and Peers, I hope y'all can hear me. It's really loud in here. We're about to get started for Alamo GT. The guys at Red Star Gaming Group, man, are awesome. They put on a great event. There's a huge population here from San Antonio, Houston, everything. It is going to be pretty wicked. You got Jonathan over there, Viet. And over here we got David, one of the regulars on the show, great guy. You got Devin. And so we're about to get started for the first round, but this looks like it's going to be a very exciting event, guys. I hope y'all can hear me. If not, I'll do a voiceover on this and just talk. So other than that, guys, I'll see y'all for round one.
So guys, I wanted to break down the army that I brought to Alamo GT. It didn't expect it to do well at all, but just to give you a heads up, this is what I brought. So I brought a battalion of Grey Knights. For my HQ, I wanted to bring Grandmaster Voldos. I like him. I think with his 3 psychic powers a turn, everything, he's pretty devastating. Pretty good point value, and especially he hits like a brick too once he gets in close combat. And I brought a Grandmaster Dread Knight, Gatling Silencer, Heavy Side Cannon, and Demon Great Hammer. I know there's a little bit more efficient ways to run it, but I really like that combo for him right now. Troops, brought 2 strike squads, basically identical. The only thing different was just a car. They basically, one had a force staff, the other had a force sword, and then the squad also had a silencer. For my Terminator squads, the Justicar had a force sword, and then I had 5 Terminators, 2 with halberds, 2 with swords, 1 with an incinerator. And for elites, I brought an Apothecary and then also a Venerable Dreadnought with Twin Link Glass Cannon and Heavy Flamer. Most of the time, I did run him with the power that allows me to shoot with no line of sight. And then a couple times, I did Gate of Infinity over to the other side of the battlefield. Patrol. And then for my patrol, I took a patrol of Adeptus Custodes. I've been painting those, and I really like those models, and they are brutal. For HQ, I brought a Shield Captain with a Sentinel Blade and Storm Shield. Then for the troops, I brought a unit of Custodian Guard. There were 3 of them. They all had Sentinel Blade and Storm Shields. And then for my elite choice, I brought a Velexus Praetor. He had a Storm Shield, Discordia, and the Velexa Magnifica, which basically a -1 or +1 a hit on them. And then for my fast attack, you got to bring the bikes. So I brought 3 Veterus Praetors, and they all had Hurricane Bolters. So guys, that is what I brought, and let's see how I actually did. So here comes up that first battle.
HQs, okay, cool. So awesome. So I'm going to be playing Harlequins first game. I am so excited. They're beautifully painted. I love them. And then this is the coolest book ever for a war game. I mean, look at this. It actually tapes together and you open it up. Very cool.
So guys, this is my first round opponent. This is John Olivas' army. He had a very interesting army. It was a battalion where he was playing Harlequins for the battalion. For his HQ, he had a Shadow Seer, Troop Master, troops, and for the troops, he had 4 sets of troops, 5 each. You know, 1 had the Harlequin's Blade, and the other 4 had the Harlequin's Caress. Fast attack wise, he had a Skyweaver. He had a unit of Skyweavers, so 3 with the Shuriken Cannon and the Zephyr Glaives. And then for transports, for his troops, he all put them in Star Weavers. And they each had 2 Shuriken Cannons. So very cool. And then he finished off and he had another patrol of Harlequins. He did HQ, he had another Troop Master, then he had 5 troops, kind of the same way he did it before. And they were also in a Star Weaver. And then for his last attachment, he kind of did the whole Eldari theme, you know, and everything. And he took a Spearhead of Drukhari. And of course, he took the Cabal of the Black Heart. I would definitely do the same thing with the 5 to give me the ability to kill someone else's command point, and then also giving your vehicles a feel no pain. So for his HQ, he had an Archon, Huskblade, Spreader Rifle, pretty standard. And then for heavy support, he had 3 Ravagers and with 3 Dark Lances each. So this was a very hard list to play. And so, guys, let's get on to the battle report now.
Well, guys, game 1's about to go down. I got the Custodians deployed. I got everything in here, all my Grey Knights. You can't really see. That's all deep strike in, and I'm playing Dave over here. He's got Harlequins, which are very beautifully painted. I'm excited. The first time I've ever played Harlequins. And he's got a detachment of Dark Eldar, or Drukhari as they're called now. I don't want to mess that up. And so I can't wait. Special paint job too. They're very pink. So this is going to be a really fun game. I'll get to y'all at the end of the game. So we'll see what happens. So guys, a great game. I ended up tweaking out a victory, 17-8. Basically, it ended off. He had 2 Raiders right here in his Archon. We were just beating the crap out of each other. It was okay. So Valdos killed himself by doing Vortex of Doom, and then he blew up a whole bunch of stuff around it. And then after that, one of his what are those called? The Sky Reavers blew up and took out the rest of everything. So like it was like literally there was a massive just darkness right here, and it blew up. Then the next turn, he charged everything with his Raiders, and we've been battling out for 2 rounds, for 4 rounds of close combat, and nothing's died. So the 2 Raiders, he just took them off. But other than that, man, it was a very exciting game, great game. His army is very well painted. Y'all can definitely see the detail work on all the Harlequins and the Sky Reavers. His Dark Reaver, his Reavers are beautiful. Just a great army, man. So once again, Dave, man, I appreciate it. Great game, man.
Thanks a lot, bud.
Great game. Awesome. Great game, man.
So guys, for my round 2 game, it was an opponent named Daryl Vaughn. Great guy, really great guy. He had a really good list. It was not, it was beautiful. So for a battalion to get the command points, it was kind of a Adeptus Ministronum, I guess, because it was basically Sisters of Battle. So he had Celestine and the Canoness troops. He had 3 units of Sisters, 5 each. The first one had 3 Stormbolters. The second one had 2 melted guns, and one had a heavy flamer. The transports he was using Immolator, very cool, and then he also had a Repressor. And then he also took a Supreme Command attachment for his Grey Knights. 3 Grandmasters, Dread Knights, all had a Gatling Silencer and a Greatsword. I really liked one of his models he had, who was actually a Slain, the old one, and the Grey Knight. It was really cool. And then for his Spearhead, he took Astra Militarum with Catechins. For his HQ, he had Marvel, who was coming out of there really kicking some butt, and he also had Stone Tooth Harker. And then for his heavy support, he had 3 Mana Cores. Really great list. So guys, let's get on to that battle recap now.
Game 2, guys. Grey Knights versus a very Imperium army. Got Saint Celestine, 3 Grey Knight Grandmasters, and units of Sisters of Battle. Very cool army. He's definitely castled up, and I am going to see what I can do. So I actually got turn 1. So let's see how this stacks up, guys. Well, guys, the Aftermath is done. Everything, I was wiped from the board by turn 4. After that, we called it, so we finished down. He got max points, so he got 39. It was amazeballs, to be honest with you. So his army is just everything I couldn't do, man. I appreciate Daryl a lot, man. Great army, great guy, good game to play against. I really had a lot of fun. So we'll be moving on to our game 3, and let's see what happens.
Well, guys, from day 1, round 3 game, I played Matt Stewart, which is funny because him and Daryl are like really good friends. So I got to play 2 guys back to back from College Station. So he had 3 battalions, and I was playing Chaos Demons. So the first one was definitely a Zinch Chaos Demon attachment. And at HQ, for the HQs, he had Fluxmaster and Changecaster. Then for troops, he had 30 Pink Horrors. And the next troop was 29 Pink Horrors, followed by 10 Brimstone Horrors, and then for his fast attack, he decided to take 8 Flamers as Zinch. Wow, that wasn't enough. And then after that, he took another Zinch detachment, which his keyword was Zinch, because he Thousand Suns Demon Princes are much better. So he had 2,000 Sun Demon Princes with wings and Maleficent Talons. And then for his troops, he took 3 units of 10 Brimstone Horrors. Then for his last battalion, Khorne Chaos Demons, Skullmaster, Demon Prince of Khorne with wings, had the Demonic Axe. I think he had an Icon in there. Man, dude, this dude hit harder than a rock. For his troops, so he took a big blob of blood letters. He did the 30 blood letters with the bomb. They had an instrument and an Icon, and then he took 2 small units of 10 blood letters. So, guys, let's get on to this next battle report, and so y'all can see what happened. Hey,
guys, so game 2, man. I have deployed and I am playing Matt. I'm playing Demons, man. I'm very excited I get to play Demons, man, because I haven't played Demons before, so this is going to be really cool. He's got his unit of 30 Bloodletters. Of course, they're about to strike in and utterly destroy me. But other than that, I am about ready to have some fun for my third game. And I've just kind of castled up because I'm like, they're going to come at me anyway, so I'm going to try to wade through them as best as I can. Well, Matt gave me a run for my money. It was lucky the game ended on turn 3 because it was 17-17 at the end of turn 3, and it was a very gruesome battle. I had all this coming my way, but we didn't have enough time to finish. So, other than that, man, great game.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
TJ. Hello. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
Good. We got Brian's awesomeness. Oh. They're gonna charge too. This unit's gonna charge.
Yeah.
All right. The 2-man.
It's a little overkill. All right. Wow.
They're gonna raise your gauntlet. Probably gonna have to charge for him. Just didn't see you.
Go ahead and consolidate.
Red Star guys working hard, doing TO and stuff, TOing it up.
They already did their attacks.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. So I think that's it.
That's it. Don't worry about it.
And here we have Atomic Hobby Shop. Woo, showing force and vendor and hey John. Oh, boom. Look at this. All those goodies that we brought, that we loaded my car full of for this trip. Woo! Whoever thought this could all fit in a Honda Accord.
Okay, guys, here we go. On to day 2, round 4. So my opponent today, my first opponent of the day was Zachary Dopp. Great guy, man. He loved his army. So I started off playing another Eldar army. So I mean, I played Harlequins, Richukari, and now I played a full Eldar army. So he was using Alatok on the whole thing. Great idea to use. You know, that -1 to hit is huge. So his first one was a Spearhead. He had an Alatok on a Skyrunner. And then for his heavy support, he had 3 Fire Prisms. We know what he was going to do with those. So with the Airwing Craft World, and then he had an Airwing detachment, flyers. He had 2 Crimson Hunters, Exarchs, and then he had 1 Hemlock Wraith Fighter. So pretty powerful hitting right there. And then the next he came to his HQ, his battalion, to get some more command points. He had a Sermon and an Altok. He had for his troops, man, he had Dire Avengers. He had 4 Dire Avengers, 2 units of Dire Avengers, 5 each, you know, and then the Exarch had the 2 Avenger catapults. And then for his fast attack, he was running a unit of Shining Spears, so he had 3 of those, which was where his Altok Skyrunner was going with. And then he also had a unit of Swooping Hawks. And then for transports, he did have 1 Wave Serpent. So very well-rounded list for you know, is you had the heavy firepower in the back, 3 flyers coming at you, and then this massive force to just kind of, you know, just kind of disrupt you so you can deep strike. It was a very great game, and guys, let's get on to it so you can actually see what happened in the game.
Hey guys, we're on to day 2. I've got a great matchup with Zach. He is playing Eldar and Altok. I'm really excited to play him. It's a great game. I really like his army. It's a good theme. So I haven't played Eldar like this before, you know. I'm kind of all castled up back here. He's got 3 Fire Prisms, He's got the Hemlock Wraith Fighters. It's a very good list. Looking excited to have another great game. And so we'll come back at the end and see how things go. So see y'all guys in a bit. So the Eldar have come to this desert world and completely terminated any kind of Imperial presence that we have on the battlefield. It was a great game with Zachary today, man. I appreciate it so much. Great player, great Eldar list. Really enjoyed it. It's about how I thought it was going to go, but at the same time, I tried to squeak out as much as I could. I had a really good game. So, guys, that's the end of it. That was the great knights I had left on the table that he killed off. So, awesome game, man.
On to the final game, day 2, round 5. So guess what? I got to play John's brother, Alan. Oh, great guy, man. Great guy. Had a blast. I think Alan won Best Sportsmanship, man. He was a phenomenal person to play against. So let's go over his list, guys. So he had a battalion. He had Drukhari, Cabal of the Black Heart. Got to take it. HQ, Archon, troops. He had 3 units of Cavalry Warriors. 4 with Splinter Rifles. 1 had a blaster. Fast attack. He had Scourges. 4 with Haywire Blasters. And 1 with a Shard Carbine, I guess I'm saying that right. And for heavy support, he had 2 Ravagers with 3 Dark Lances each. For his transports, he had a Raider with a Disintegrator Cannon and Shock Prow. And then he also had 4 Venoms. Splinter Cannons, Twin Splinter Rifle. Pretty standard loadout. Then he had an Outrider, Drukhari, Cult of the Red Grief. So we're getting some witches now. So he had HQ, Succubus, Witches. He had 7 of those. 7 of those with a Shardnet and a Impaler, and then he had the Hecatari, had the Hecataric Blade and Splinter Pistol. Then, for his fast attacks for the Outriders, he had 3 units of Reavers. He had 3 units of Reavers, and each one had 3 in there, and 1 had a Heat Lance. And then, to round it all off with some more Drukhari, he had a Vanguard. So he was taking Prophets of the Flesh, and you can definitely tell what he's going to be doing. So his HQ is Urian Rakarth, you know, that cool homunculi. And for his troops, he had a unit of Rax with the Alchemists with the Homunculus tools, and then 4 Rax, 1 with an Osteofactor, I think I'm saying that right. And then for his elites, he had 2 units of Grotesque, 3 each. And then he had a unit of Mandrakes, and 1 with and 4, and then 1 was a Night Fiend. And then for his heavy support, he had a Kronos with a Spirit Probe, and then he had a Talos with, you know, standard chain flails, microscrapple, and 2 Haywire Blasters. Phenomenal game, guys. Let's get on to it right now.
Well, guys, last game. I'm against Alan Oliveris. I played his brother my first game, so I get to play the other brother on the last game. I'm very excited. We have a beautiful Drukhari army. Very excited, very diverse, so I'm going to see a lot of cool stuff. Can't wait to play this army. I'm all set up. Kind of all over here. We're doing Vanguard today. We're doing the last mission of ITC, and I got all that deep striking. So other than that, guys, man, I hope I have a great game. This is going to be a fantastic last game. Good way to send it off. I played every single Eldar possible. Harlequins, Craft World, as well as now Drukhari. So it's been a very Eldar-ish thing for me. Well, guys, great game with Alan, dude. Loved it. Finally, my Grandmaster actually survived. We stopped on turn 3. Great game. He pulled it off. It was a score of 14-13. Very good game. As you can tell, it is a bloody brew fest. We have been battling in here since I think turn 2, just over and over again. Just my guys making save, staying up to the Chronos. Awesome. Dreadnought is still alive, and he's got his Scourges over there. It was a great game, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I appreciate it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, man. We'll go with the closing in a bit.
All right, day 2. Looks like all the prize support and awards. All the awesome judges.
You're gonna break the camera.
Cheers. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for your sponsorship.
We gotta get these guys down and sit down and do an interview.
I know.
Yeah.
Or the guy that's doing the that guy doing FMP. How's the battle going, TJ?
Well, I got to go first turn, and there's nothing I could do first turn, so I sat back and shot 1 weapon, and I'm like, go ahead and go.
Oh, good turn.
Yeah, great turn. I already screwed up, man. I didn't kill one first turn. I'm done. Game's over with. I quit.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I'm just gonna unload everything into the
Brian, how you doing, buddy?
Look at me, I'm sweating.
It's day 2 of the final day of the tournament. Little secret room back here. Oh man, it feels amazing back here. Oh my god.
It's great being on the bottom table.
Right.
Last place. T4?
Got F&P Wargamers John here. John 2?
1. John 2.
Well, I guess we got John the Viking, so you're John.
John.
There you go.
Just John.
The John.
1.
It's kind of like more terror.
All the time.
This room is nice and cool. How cool is that? A squig off.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever actually seen the model in person.
It is my prized possession.
It's awesome. I like it.
Thank you.
You see we got John working hard at Atomic Hobby Shop, making business calls, talking business with overseas investors, innovation, technology, investors, maybe you.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, man. Big shout out to Pete, David, Mike, and all the other guys that I met from Red Star Gaming, man. Y'all do a fabulous job. Alamo GT is a special event. It's up in San Antonio. I went to school there for college, and man, I love going back there. So I will be there again next year. I know Jonathan and John had a blast too. They were selling stuff for Atomic Hobby Shop. But other than that, guys, man, don't forget to check them out on Facebook. It's at Red Star Gaming SA, or just search for Red Star Gaming. You should find them, man. Appreciate to all my opponents, man. Y'all were awesome, dude. I had a fun time thanks to y'all. Great games, great playing. It was a lot of fun, man. Good conversations, man. Enjoyed meeting all y'all. Really enjoyed, seeing all the guys from Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. It was great, man. Also, a big shout out to Greg up there, and he opened up his hobby store, man. I love Greg. I love his stuff, man. He's been following us in day one, man. It was good to get to talk to him too. I'm glad he's doing a little bit better. So, other than that, guys, man, thanks y'all. Without y'all, this couldn't be possible, man. Thanks to our Patreon sponsors, man. Other than that, man, I am out. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Catch y'all later.